special meeting for Friday, I believe at 2 p.m. Take care of important business. With that, just wanted to let you know, thank you for attending. Please feel
I have
free
a question.
This is not a
Okay,
meeting.
a quick question, Paul, a legal question. If they don't show up on Friday, what's the process?
Let's take it one step at a time, okay? I'm endeavoring to push this important business forward. We will do that on Friday. Hopefully, we get a quorum to get this done
Long sure you don't.
This coming Friday, sir?
this coming Friday.
That's the day after Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm well aware of that.
It's 2 p.m. the right hour for them to do
I
that.
think,
They'll be working at that time.
I understand, and I,
Something.
you have to understand that I have to accommodate the board members when they can attend. And I'm hoping that that time will work. Okay?
It doesn't work today by 4 o'clock. right?
I understand, and we're here to get business done. Okay?
Excuse me, I have a question. Will it be posted on the web? Because, and if it gets canceled or something, if you can't make it Friday at 2 p.m., will it be canceled?
All of the proper notice requirements will be fulfilled.
Okay, and Paul, and who asked for that day, on that specific day and specific time?
On Friday?
Yes.
We're pushing for it because that's the last day that we have in order to give proper notice to the state, in order to get the elections in place.
Yeah, 'cause you need 60
So
days.
it has to be done.
I have a question.
You need 48 hours.
Okay? This isn't an
A
official
quick
meeting.
one. I
I'm just letting you know.
understand. I
If you
understand
wanna-
it's not
If you
an
want to have a
official meeting.
discussion with me offline, I'm happy to do it.
I want the question to be out of the public.
Okay,
That's the
then
way I
you
like
have to do it
things.
in a meeting.
It's a quick question. Why are you pushing so hard so you could get this election done in April? Why are you pushing so
I'm
hard
gonna answer your
to
question.
wastefully spend $100 grand?
I'm gonna answer your question, and then that is it, okay? Here's the answer to your question. The clerk of the city of West New York, okay, and this is after the last meeting. The clerk of the city of West New York, along with a top attorney from my office, along with the attorney for the city of West New York, okay, along with the clerk's counsel, along with Mr. Roth,
And the Attorney General's office.
and the Attorney General's office, met to have a discussion about what is required for these elections, okay? Pursuant to statute, the statute says, we have another board member. According to the applicable statute, all right, it is required to have the election as soon as possible, okay? There are a number of dates, trigger dates. The first one for December, okay? Obviously, we can't have a December election, there's not enough time. So it has to be in January. Why? Because we are moving from being a
You
type...
don't have enough
Hold
time
on,
for January
hold
either.
on.
Sure we do.
We're moving from...
Really?
Hold
The
on.
statute.
You got
We don't
2
make the rules.
months.
I am answering your
Frank,
question.
Frank, let him
We are
Let him
moving.
speak, Frank.
Yes, the public would like them. We're moving from being a type 1 district to being a type 2 district. That means that we must automatically endeavor to have 9 members on the board.
Yes.
Okay? That is required. We are doing everything possible to comply with the law.
Hey, you're doing
Okay.
everything possible to spend an extra $100,000 that you don't need to.
That's not...
That's
Which
what
is
the
not the
voters
issue.
said. That wasn't what we said.
Yeah,
Voters said it.
as hard as you're pushing to have these 2 separate elections within 2 months of each other, you could push just as hard to the Attorney General and say, sir, let me
Frank.
speak now, let me speak
We're
real
done.
quick.
This
We're
is-
done. I'm not
this-
having this argument again.
It's
This is
29
not-
days difference.
This
You
is-
didn't have 90 grand
Sir.
for school children's supplies,
Sir.
but you want to throw away
Sir,
100 grand on
we're
an
not-
election.
We
We
don't
make
want to
up the
throw
law.
away anything. All right, we're doing what's provided by the statute. Okay, all right.
The statute is 29 days off.
Listen, I like.
I'm sure you could talk to the
We
Attorney
can't
General and
listen, we
say,
can't accommodate.
Mr. Attorney General, it makes
I
no
am
sense
not-
to have 2
We are
elections
not-
within 2 months
I
of
am
each
not
Thank
other.
you
doing
for coming, board
what's
members.
required by statute. Okay,
Let's go.
I'm not here to ask for waivers from the Attorney General or to try and
Well,
accommodate.
I'll let
People waiver.
Yeah,
the new board members and the new board members that will be elected are watching your actions.
That's
and
fine.
you see your actions.
We applaud
How
that.
hard
We're
you're
doing
pushing
everything
to
to bring-
wastefully spend
No,
$100,000.
That's not true. We're not looking
That's
to
the
wastefully
way I
spend
see
anything.
it.
That's the way you see it, but that's
That's
not
the way other
That's
people
not
see
the way
it.
the statute
Frank,
sees
the
it.
statute
Okay.
says what the statute says.
Listen, the statute is 29 days off.
No,
You
what are
could-
you talking 20? It's 60 days,
130
Frank.
days, 130
It's
days,
60.
April 23rd is 29 days
It's
past
60
130
days.
days.
We have an educated
Yes.
member of the
The
public
statute
here.
is
It's
60 to 130 days,
How's it
it's not
fundamental like
60
that?
days.
60 days.
It's not 60 days, it's
Thank you very much.
130
You
days.
need 60 days, you need 60 days to call an election.
But the statute states an election
No
has
more
to be
questions.
held
This is
within
not- this is not a
130
board
days.
meeting.
But he's more of a.
If it's
All I'm saying is-
130 days or more.
130 days or more.
That's what we are.
Okay, but it's only 29 days more. I'm sure the
Not
Attorney
my,
General,
but it's not my call. You don't like the call, go to the legislature.
Yeah, go to the
They're
legislature.
ones
who's
that-
the
Feel free.
Attorney General working with you on that? I'll be more than glad to give him a call and tell him it makes no sense to spend 100
Donna
grand.
Kelly, feel free to call
What's
her.
her name?
Please,
Donna Kelly.
I'll be more than
Yeah,
glad
please
to
do.
do that.
N-A-
Please do.
Kelly.
Donna Kelly.
Do you think we want to rush this through?
Yes,
No,
I do.
No.
Yes, I
No.
do.
You think
No.
we are gonna comply with the law?
I think there's some
That's it.
ulterior motives of why you're pushing for
No,
two separate
no,
elections.
you're-
There is, because we want to make sure that the law is followed. That's
Exactly.
the ulterior motive.
I think it's something else
Frank,
besides
Frank, are
that.
you
But
saying that
Now-
the law doesn't say it?
the law
You're a
says it.
smart guy.
The law says
Okay,
it.
so why are you telling us the law doesn't
Because
say it?
it makes no sense in this instance to spend
But then
100
you have
grand
to- you
with
have
two
to go-
elections, 2 months
I
from each
don't
other.
disagree, but I don't have that call.
But listen, special election laws have been bent in the past.
We're not bending
we can't
anything.
bend
But you don't have to. You
We're
can
not
talk to
bending
the Attorney
anything.
General and ask him. It makes no
They're
sense.
the ones that tell you have to go, if you want to change
It
the
just
law,
makes no
you have to
sense.
go to the legislature or the court.
Right.
You
You didn't
guys
have-
want to file, go
Democracy
ahead.
is not
You-
efficient,
you
you
didn't
know?
have-
It's not efficient. So
It can't be efficient.
enough.
That's where you're wrong. It
Enough.
can't be efficient.
Enough. This is, I've already entertained your question. I've given you an answer. We have nothing further. We are going to move forward. If for some reason we don't get a quorum, then we're gonna have to address that accordingly.
At the December
Okay.
meeting.
No problem. Like
But
I said,
I'm
the
gonna
people,
do-
the
I'm
people
doing-
are seeing.
I'm
That's all.
glad. I want them to see. I'm doing everything possible to abide by the letter of the law. And that's all I can do, and that's my duty.
And not to save the school district money and not to wastefully spend money.
And
Is
I
what
understand
you're
that.
not doing though.
Listen, I understand that. I can understand
Okay.
I can understand what you're saying,
Okay.
but I don't have the power to change it. Okay?
All I'm saying is, as hard as you're pushing for these two elections, you could push just as hard to talk to the Attorney General, to talk to the governor and say, Mr. Governor, our
He
school
can't
district didn't
change the law,
have.
he has to enforce the law.
All right.
Frank,
I
come
thank
on,
you so
know
much.
better.
All right, thank you. No more
Okay.
questions.
No, I'm not, I want to talk to you privately.
You wanna
like
talk to me?
said.
That's fine.
That's fine. You said that.
That's
right?
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. It's canceled, so they're gonna try to do it day after Thanksgiving.